Civil War Test, Section 3. All persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of a state shall be then, thenceforward, and forever free. Question 24. This quote comes from what famous executive order reflecting President Lincoln's view on slavery? A. The Declaration of Civil War. B. The Gettysburg Address. C. The Emancipation Proclamation. Or D. The Cooper Union Address. Number 25. While men were fighting in the Civil War, women were responsible for A. Running the business and plantations. B. Fighting alongside their husbands, sons, and fathers. C. Keeping supply lines open between the troops. Or D. Notifying the government of escaped slaves. Number 26. Look at the visual. This photograph was taken at Bull Run, Virginia, Manassas. Why was this battle important? A. Stonewall Jackson was killed in this battle. B. It is where Lee surrendered to Grant. C. It was as far north as Lee's men could go. D. It was the first major battle of the war. Number 27. Why was the blockade of the southern ports of Savannah, Charleston, and New Orleans so important? A. It meant that Southern forces had to defend the ports. B. It meant that foreign countries could not support the Union troops. C. It meant that only goods that were necessary to the fighting could get through. D. It meant supplies could not get to troops and Southern crops could not be exported. Number 28. The leading cause of death during the Civil War resulted from A. Battle wounds. B. Cannon shells. C. Starvation. D. Disease. Number 29. When Mary Diedrich of Augusta County, Virginia, tried to buy fabric at the general store in 1868, the store owner refused to take her Confederate dollars. Which was most likely the reason? A. Confederate money was worthless after the Civil War. B. Only men were allowed to make purchases in stores. C. The money she had was stolen. D. The carpetbaggers had taken all the fabric he had to sell. Number 30. Which person became a congressman after the Civil War? A. Stonewall Jackson. B. Robert Smalls. C. Ulysses S. Grant. D. Robert E. Lee. Number 31. Which Civil War nurse was credited for starting the American Red Cross? A. Clara Barton. B. Phyllis Wheatley. C. Martha Banks. D. Sojourner Truth. Number 32. Look at the map. Which river were Union forces able to control during the Civil War? A. The river that runs along the area labeled number 2. B. The river that runs along the area labeled number 4. C. The river that runs along the area labeled number 1. Or D. The river that runs along the area labeled number 3. Number 33. Look at the graphic. Soldiers were paid less than white soldiers. Soldiers fought in the Union Army. Soldiers served in segregated units. Complete the graphic. Is this the effects of the war on Northerners? The effects of the war on Mexicans? The effects of the war on African Americans? Or the effects of the war on Southerners? That is the end of the test. Congratulations.